Hallo. So now that we've looked at our questions wo and wohin, and we've looked at our two-way prepositions, we're going to specifically focus on some verbs that, while they also go together with our two-way prepositions, are the correct verbs to use for the accusative or for the dative. And so the first verbs we have are stellen, legen, and hängen. And all three of these are about moving things to a location. So in English, we can put things in various locations. So we can put something vertically, we can put the wine glasses on the table, we can put them horizontally, put your coats on the bed, or we can put them in a hanging position, put your jacket in the closet. In German, we use three different verbs for that one English to put. And because all of these signal movement towards a destination, so they all answer the question wohin, and with a two-way preposition, they're all going to go with the accusative. So stellen is to put something in an upright position. Stell die Weingläser auf den Tisch. Legen, to put something in a horizontal position. Legt eure Mäntel auf das Bett. And hängen, to hang something up. Häng deine Jacke in die Garderobe. All of these are in the command form. That's why you see a verb in first place and it looks like it's missing the endings. Those are just the do command form for all of these. Again, stellen, legen, hängen, all of these are going together with a two-way preposition, but the verbs themselves already are movement-based accusative verbs. And we're going to put that into practice. And so in your textbook, cited 253, page 253, and the best way to actually do the video is to, first off, I'll explain how this works, and then the best idea is try to see if you can answer questions before hitting play and see if you got the right answer. But what we're asking is, where should I put various things? So, wohin soll ich die Stehlampe stellen? Hinter den Sessel. Stand it behind the chair. Den Sessel, because it's der Sessel in der accusative, den Sessel. So der Kalender, wohin soll ich den Kalender hängen? Where should I hang the calendar? Der Schreibtisch. So I'm going to say, and it looks like there's an up arrow there. So über den Schreibtisch. Nummer 2, der Teppich. Now question is, wohin soll ich den Teppich legen? Little arrow in front of the couch, so vor die Couch. Der Papierkorb, our question is, wohin soll ich den Papierkorb stellen? And I see an arrow pointing to under the desk, so unter den Schreibtisch. Die Zimmerpflanze, the room plant, the house plant. Wohin soll ich die Zimmerpflanze stellen? Arrow pointing to the corner. In die Ecke. Das Landschaftsbild. The question is, wohin soll ich das Landschaftsbild hängen? I have an arrow pointing to in between the two windows, so zwischen die beiden Fenster. And der Beistelltisch, the side table. Wohin soll ich den Beistelltisch stellen? Next to the chair, neben den Sessel. Und der Fernseher. Wohin soll ich den Fernseher stellen? On top of the bookcase, auf das Bücherregal. So again, stellen, legen, hängen. All of these are movement related with the accusative. And exact same thing, we have their corollaries, stehen, liegen, hängen, that are about location. So they answer the question wo, which means they go with the dative. So stehen is to be standing. So die Weingläser stehen auf dem Tisch. Auf dem Tisch because they're standing, location, der Tisch in the dative, dem Tisch. Liegen, to be lying, eure Mäntel liegen auf dem Bett. Hängen, to be hanging, deine Jacke hängt in der Garderobe. Your jacket is hanging in the wardrobe. And all of these respond to the question wo, their locations. They are again working together with two-way prepositions, and they have to go with the dative because they're all about location. And so Seite 254, page 254, we see pretty much the exact same question and answer format again, but this time we're asking for locations. You'll notice also when we were asking for destinations, we had a subject who was putting an object somewhere. Now the subject is the object itself. So where is the chair? Where is the desk? We're going to say he or she because, again, in German, our nouns do have genders. In English, we would just translate all of that as it is in a certain location. So, wo steht die Stehlampe? Sie steht hinter dem Sessel. Where does the standing lamp stand? Next to, or behind, sorry, the chair. Der Kalender, again, now we're talking about the calendar itself as the subject. So our question is, wo hängt der Kalender? And our response in the dative, der Schreibtisch, hängt über dem Schreibtisch. So the calendar, hangs über dem Schreibtisch. It's der Schreibtisch, but I'm now in the dative. Der Teppich, our question is, wo liegt der Teppich? Die Couch. So liegt vor der Couch. Dative, so die Couch becomes der Couch. Der Papierkorb. Wo steht der Papierkorb? It's under the desk, so steht unter dem Schreibtisch. The houseplant. Wo steht die Zimmerpflanze? In the corner. Sie steht in der Ecke. Das Landschaftsbild, the scenery picture. So, wo hängt das Landschaftsbild? Between the two windows. Es hängt zwischen den beiden Fenstern. And the side table, der Beistelltisch. Wo steht der Beistelltisch? Steht neben dem Sessel. Und letztlich der Fernseher. Wo steht der Fernseher? It's on the bookcase. Steht auf dem Bücherregal. So again, these verbs still work with your two-way prepositions, but the verb itself also already tells you whether that two-way preposition is going to go towards the accusative or whether it's going to go to the dative when you're talking about location.